Hey Aquarius, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your August 2024 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and welcome if you're new. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, welcome. We're going to take a look here at what's new showing up. What's new and how is Mercury in retrograde helping you out at this time? We're going to take a look at the advice, the action, and the outcome. Advice, action, and outcome. Now, bottom of the deck is flexibility. I feel like your guides are guiding you to be more flexible in your thinking potentially. This can be expansion. This can be growth. Perhaps these changes are going to require you to be adaptable, right? We're always and constantly adapting to new environments, right? New situations, new people. And sometimes we can create a sense of rigidity even within our belief system. And I feel like divine detours are showing up here for you, Aquarius. This may be a very pivotal month for you. This can be about new ideas, movement, going with the flow of things. I feel like this is the reminder, right? Some of you, this could be career as well. Now, what's new coming in? You have the conflict card, but don't worry, because what's the first word underneath conflict? Solutions. So conflict resolution is showing up for you. That's what's new. So you may already know what type of pickle you're in, right? You may know what the conflict is currently. Maybe there's conflicting interest between you and another person. This could be a friendship. This could be a boss, a lover, a family member, a child, a parent. There is a little bit of a tug of war going on. This could be within your mind, within your belief system, where you're overcoming this obstacle and there are triggers showing up for a reason. There's adversity for a reason. There's opposing views and competition for a reason. And it's for you to take a look at something from a new perspective, because that's your action here. That's your action. And I feel like Mercury retrograde is bringing up a lot at this time. You have the shadow work in Mercury's position. So retrograde is offering you this opportunity to really work on this conflict within you or within another. So let's clarify here some of the energies before we move forward. What do we have for conflict showing up for Aquarius? It does talk about competition. Some of you may feel conflicted in your careers. You're not quite sure, when this next or new opportunity is coming in, but I feel like it's sooner rather than later, and we're going to pull a timing card next. But you may feel like there's been a lot of adversity, triggers. I'm also getting favoritism potentially. Tell me about the conflict showing up here for Aquarius. The death. There's been some sort of an ending, okay? Or there's about to be. And endings are rarely comfortable, right? That's why they are endings. And new beginnings can be scary. But you are being guided to let go of the rope. Instead of it going back and forth, right? Tug of war. I feel like there is going to be an ending to this conflict. And yes, it may feel a bit uncomfortable for you, but it's actually leading you to something quite more abundant. I feel like there's quite the shift, quite the transformation that's taking place here for you. Yeah, look at that. Queen of Wands and Page of Cups. There is an opportunity here for you to really stand in your power, feel confident about who you are. This is using your creative talents. The Queen of Wands is very creative. She's very artsy. She can be an entrepreneur or a business owner. There's a new opportunity here for you to follow your heart, follow your passions with the Page of Cups. She could even be taking care of her children. Pages can represent children. Queen of Wands, though, showing up is saying you have the strength and you have the confidence here to push through this. And even though there may be some insecurities around maybe adversity or insecurities around some triggers, because something is ending here for you, I feel like it's actually putting you in a brand new position to keep that heart open and to chase your dreams in a new arena, because this is the new, right? Letting go of something that no longer serves you, letting go of this conflict, whatever you've been tug-of-warring or going back and forth with, your strength is shining through here with the Queen of Wands. She is very bold, very wise, inspirational. And I feel like you are inspired here to keep the heart open and move in a new direction. Yeah, this is interesting. Spirit, what do we have for this conflict? What can we do to help put this to rest or to end this conflict? King of Wands. Oh, wow. Some of you, this is a person that you are married to, or it could be a person of interest. King and Queen of Wands is a divine counterpart. Perhaps this is the beginning of a relationship, but I feel like for a lot of you, I mean, there's been conflict between you and someone that is being put to rest, okay? Or it's ending. This dynamic between the two of you is no longer in that same tug-of-war battle that it once was in, okay? Because someone is letting go, someone is chasing a new dream, a new beginning. If this was a partnership that you were in, I feel like there's a new offer, okay? There's a new offer here. If this is a marriage that you're currently in and perhaps there's been an ending of some sort, maybe a death of a situation, I feel like you're moving forward because this is something that, you know, you've been struggling with. I see you've been struggling with here, Aquarius, but it's actually coming in for your highest good because Mercury retrograde is bringing up the shadow. And some of you may even be seeing who someone truly is, their true colors. And you may say, I don't want to deal with that, or that's not what I'm wanting to attract. That's not what I stand for. And you could be exiting out of a contract. For others of you, if it's been difficult finding love, you're putting an end to that. Maybe you're putting an end to being single, or you're putting an end to the belief that you're always going to be single. And once you put an end to a situation, this new beginning shows up quite quickly for you. Now, retrograde is bringing up some wounds of the past, right? Inner healing, post-traumatic stress for some of you, therapy. It could even be a battle of the ego, right? There could be addictions, buried emotions, and trauma. But that's why there's conflict resolution coming in. So this month is transformational for you. I mean, the Death card is not resisting the change. Don't hang on to something that needs to move forward here, or it's ready to move forward, because sometimes we do resist endings. And I feel like that's why you're coming face to face with something this month, because it's saying it's time. It's time to let it go. There's been resistance for long enough. Let's clarify the shadow. The shadow work showing up in retrograde. Ace of Wands. Okay, that one flew off. Let me just grab that one moment, Aquarius. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Nine of Swords. Yep. There is an ending to the stress, to the anxiety, to the shadows. You're putting something to bed. You're putting it to bed here. Nine of Swords. Some of you may have even, been losing sleep over a situation, the nightmare. It's been a nightmare here for some of you. And here we have the Ace of Wands showing up. So there's a brand new inspirational beginning. It's like finally, this is coming up, but you're coming face to face with this. And even though it may feel very difficult looking at it from this perspective, because again, endings are rarely comfortable, it's actually going to allow you to put an end to the pain. That's why Mercury is helping you out at this time, because again, double new beginnings. You have the Page of Cups, keeping your heart open, doing what's best for you or your children, if children are involved. This is a brand new inspirational path forward. It's time to chase your dreams. It's time to feel like you have a new sense of purpose. This is reinventing yourself from the inside out. This is big. This is really big. Let's clarify. Let's get one more with the Ace of Wands. What's the Ace of Wands here for? Thank you, Spirit. The World. This is finally getting the closure that you've been wanting, okay? There's something here about closure, goodbyes, letting go. It is about wrapping up a cycle with the World card, wrapping up this cycle so you can embrace this new beginning. So Aquarius, I see that a lot of you have been working long and hard on becoming a better version of you, or increasing your wealth, your abundance, your success, because you've been putting in the work. You've been wanting to heal, and instead of just throwing out the words, right? Shadow work, instead of just saying, I'm going to heal, you've actually done it here. And there is closure coming in. We have double endings, double beginnings. So there's a lot happening here for you in your world. A lot. Now, what is the advice? I'm actually getting a mixture of both here, because this is the action and the advice position. You have adventure and perspective. So I almost feel like the advice is shift your perspective on this. I feel like the action is moving, venturing out, traveling, thinking outside the box, thinking outside your normal scope of vision, because that's where the new opportunities lie. And if we're only thinking of things in one specific way, that's through, the lens. Why I say that is because your outcome is belief system, because your beliefs are the lens in which you view your reality. So that's why you have perspective showing up here as your advice, because this is about gaining a new point of view. The way that you think about something is going to completely shift and alter. And once that shifts and alters, your external world, the way you view your reality, is going to shift and alter in a big way. So let's take a look here at your advice. Big picture thinking, thinking beyond, thinking, in a more versatile, adaptable, flexible type of way. Opening up here to maybe professional guidance. This is a receiving maybe clarity or clarifying the path moving forward, and removing the rose-colored lens or shattering an illusion of something that was holding you back or keeping you in a state of opposition. So let's clarify perspective here. Spirit, what do we need to know about the advice of perspective? What do we need to know about perspective? It's easier said than done. It's a conscious choice that we must choose each and every day. So let's see. There's another page showing up. Page of Swords. This is your truth. This is you being logic. The facts are in front of you now. There's something here about the facts, the documentation. It's right here. There's no denying it. Okay. The Page of Swords is ready for a new challenge. They are curious. They're a fact lover. They're constantly searching for the truth, searching for, new ideas and how to implement them. That's what you're doing here. And this is you. I mean, you are an air sign. Swords is air, because once we do that, we're able to then celebrate. We're able to celebrate the things that we are, accomplishing. And there's a sense of gratitude. You have the Three of Cups. You have the Sun. This is Leo energy. We're in Leo season. Yeah, your perspective on a situation is changing. You have a brand new point of view, and it's bringing a lot of new opportunities to be able to celebrate. Some of you, this is perhaps a raise. There could be a new income opportunity, a new job, news of a birth, maybe passing some sort of test. I feel like this could also be you passing a test within yourself. There's something here of a universal test. Not that, we need to be tested, but sometimes lessons come back around to say, have we learned? If not, we're going to repeat it. It's not bad. It may be frustrating or impatient, but sometimes we need to learn something over and over and over until it finally sticks, and then we can move on. Then we have closure. Then there's growth. And I see that you have, because we have the Sun showing up here. The Sun is abundance. The Sun is happiness, success, good health, right? The feeling that life is good. Life is good again. And that's what I see you shifting gears, shifting perspectives on. And the action is adventure. Exciting times ahead, Aquarius. This is new opportunities to grow, to evolve, to explore, to put yourself out there. You've been on this spiritual quest and you're just rising to another level on your soul's journey. This may include world travel. We did see that world card. For some of you, this could be new excursions. It could be global or international energy. It could be backpacking, maybe a move. Yeah, some of you are definitely traveling though, but the advice is shoot for the stars, right? Shoot for the stars. You see his arms are wide open. The action also is don't be afraid, right, of the unknown. Don't be afraid of the unknown, or if you are, show up shaking. Show up shaking because you're going to step through that portal anyway because you have double page energy. And the page sometimes gets a bad rap because they don't quite know where they're going. They can come across as naive, but I feel like the page is news or messages of new opportunities, and you're not naive. You're ready, right? You're ready for these new opportunities, and you may not know where they're taking you, but you're going to find out. And I feel like the sun is saying, this is in your alignment. This is what's going to make you happy. Let's clarify adventure. Some of you may actually be traveling, going someplace, and you come back with a sense of clarity that you didn't have before. And sometimes all you need is that perspective change or perspective shift, whether it's a day getaway, a weekend, a couple of weeks, maybe even a full month. What do we have for the action of adventure? We have the queen. Oh, double queens. Do we have all queens out here? Okay, you have the Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. The only one I don't see is the Queen of Cups. The reminder here, the action is keep your heart open. You have brilliance with the Queen of Swords. You're very intuitive. You're very logical. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Even though at times it may feel financially a little bit of a struggle, some of you are changing careers. You can make money doing what you love. And I say that because you have the Page of Cups here, which is something that has been a little bit difficult for you potentially, making money doing what you love or loving where you're at, loving the energy you're in. That may be what's showing up here for you down the road once you step into the unknown. Okay, so keep your heart open. That's what I see here. Now the outcome is belief system. This is self-talk. Right? Talk to yourself in the mirror in the morning, right? Chances are you get up, you go to the restroom, brush your teeth, shower, do your thing. There's a mirror. Most of you have a mirror in your bathroom. Look in that mirror each day and tell yourself how amazing, awesome, and beautiful or handsome or incredible you are. Tell yourself, you know, how far you've come on your journey, on your path. Focus on your strengths. Love your weaknesses. This is a very important time for you to get in touch with you. Some of you may even be struggling with your appearance. You may be aging in some way, shape, or form, and you are looking in the mirror here, and some of you are avoiding it. And I see that with the shadow showing up. You see the two felines looking at each other. Some of you, by the way, maybe have cats, or you strongly resemble feline energy of independence, maybe some cat naps here and there. But I feel like belief system, this is about, you know, aging and maturing, and you may be noticing that you don't look the way that you once did, or you don't, you know, feel the way that you once did. And I feel like there's an acceptance here, and you're working with the energies. Don't resist it, because we can't, you know, Benjamin Button it and, you know, age backwards. But I feel like you are really tuning into your higher power here. There's a sense of not limiting yourself. Remember, that's the action with adventure, is not limiting your choices or opportunities based on, you know, maybe age or appearance or, you know, lack of self-worth, because I see that Queen of Wands up here, and sometimes her insecurities can get the best of her. So work with that energy and put to rest, right, with that That 9 of Swords, put to rest here a situation, because there's new coming in and it's big. You may be reprogramming again your mind through that perspective shift, because that's the advice here. Spirit, what do we have for belief system? Knight of Wands. You may be committing yourself to something brand new. I am getting Hierophant energy, but there's something coming in hot here. Knight of Wands is all about passion, excitement, adventure. This is moving forward with a sense of courage, determination. He's very instinctual. He's a leader. He's someone who gets things done. And I feel like this perspective change is altering, again, your belief system. And now you're telling yourself, I'm going for it. I'm not sitting on the fence because I don't believe in myself, or I feel like I'm too old, or I can't do this, or I don't live in the right spot, or I don't have the money, or whatever it is. You're saying, screw that. Yes, I can do it. Remember, the word impossible itself spells I'm possible. You're not letting yourself down. You have 7 of Cups. You know that you have options. You know now that you have some options out there. And I feel like you're narrowing them down. And that's why you have all of this new energy of the aces showing up here. And 3 of Wands is forward momentum. Bottom of the deck, Empress. So I love this for you. 3 of Wands is I'm moving forward. Instead of feeling set back, right? Instead of feeling like your plans weren't taking shape, or there was something that kept coming up, right? Some sort of excuse or a delay, or what you weren't motivated, or whatever it was. This is you saying enough is enough. I need to make a choice. A decision is being made. Boom. I'm moving forward. I'm not going back on it. And that's my belief. Wow, this is powerful. This is really powerful for you. I want to get a sneak peek into what this forward movement looks like. Actually, let's look at when. Spirit, can we get a timing card, or when maybe something was initiated here? Okay, it was initiated in June. You've been thinking about this for the past few months now. Okay, maybe the past 3 months. I feel like this was just this last June. I did see, I thought I saw the Chariot. Didn't the Chariot come in your reading? Oh, it was the Sun. Yeah, so I feel like there's maybe something around Cancer season, even June or even July. But I feel like you've been thinking about this for the past few months. The time is now for you to take action. Okay, okay, fall time. So we have the fall being very significant. Now, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, I believe the first day of fall is September 22nd, but September and October could be a big motivator. It could be a big time for these new beginnings to be fully activated here for you. And you're shifting the belief system piece, though. The perspective piece, the advice piece is happening now, morning. Right? A new day has dawned. That's what the 9 of Swords reminds us. A new day has dawned, and it starts with you waking up in the morning and taking that perspective to a new level, shifting it here, shifting that belief system, because that is what is going to bring this in sooner rather than later. And so something you've been sitting on or contemplating since June is coming to fruition in the fall. Beautiful. All right. Last but not least, let's get an oracle card. What does Aquarius need to know at this time? We have created with intention and clarity. And we said that earlier. We said that there's a new sense of clarity coming in here for you. You were created with intention. What comes easy and simple to you is your superpower and divine gift. Don't underestimate how powerful your gift is to others. The world needs your offerings. The world needs your offerings. There could be a big push around the full moon. We have the full moon, I believe it's in Aquarius in August. So no wonder there's a big push here for you, Aquarius, because this is your moon. And you're going to realize there's endings, right? You're going to realize that you're more than you thought you were. Okay. There's something here about you feeling and believing in yourself and having the power to move forward and to create your life in ways that you never thought possible. There's also something within your career or your love life that is also being created at this time with intention. So full moon activation, work with the moon energy if that's not something you're familiar with. You may want to look into, because I feel like there is a powerful energy and push regarding your gifts and regarding you to make a move here in some way, shape, or form. And lastly, we have clarity. When you have the wisdom to know what you don't like, you discover what you do like. Dream of what your best life would feel like, look and be like. If it is on your heart, it is meant for you. Yeah. If it's on your heart, and we have that Page of Cups, and remember what we see missing, hovering over the energy, we see all three queens, which all four of them equal the Empress. And we see the Empress at the bottom of the deck here. But the Queen of Cups reminds you that you can keep the heart open through this. You can bring in success and abundance by remaining true to your heart. And that is what the clear intention and clarity is for you. Beautiful. If it's on your heart, it is meant for you. People, place, thing, career, whatever it is meant for you. That is what I have for you. Exciting time. Trust in the magic of new beginnings. Thank you so much for tuning in, Aquarius. If this was helpful, please hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, hit that subscribe and bell button if you haven't already, and lots of love.